Now live. Hello. We are telling your followers that you started a live video. I just read the thing. That's so kind. Hello. I am in between shows. Oh, what's up, Tammy? I am in between shows right now, and I thought we'd do an Instagram live for y'all. I didn't think that. Somebody else thought it would be cool, and I'm not cool enough to think of something like that. Let's just be real. But I was like, yeah, let's do it. So anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. This is our first Instagram Live of 2022. Happy New Year, y'all. I hope y'all are having a great year so far. I know some things haven't changed, like, global pandemic, but we're working on it. I think as a human race, we want to get there. Anyway, there's a surge happening now in LA, specifically, I know. So we're having to, have no audience right now. It's all virtual for a minute. Again, but we do have live guests, which is fun. And we're keeping it safe. So we wanted to keep all our people safe. So that's why we did that. But anyway, just want to say Happy New Year. And I hear that we are I heard 1 million followers. We're almost 1 million followers. So come on. We all know 6,000 people. Just call them.
Well,
if one of you calls 6,000 people, we can do this. We're a little tired, so this should go well. And we have no one here. It's just me and Trisha, who are so not good at stuff like that. So it's a party. Anyway, so I think I'm going to be answering questions, right? I'm answering questions. Y'all submitted questions, and I'm going to answer them.
Gracie wants to know, what is a typical day's schedule like when you're filming the Kelly Clarkson show from wake up to sleep?
Oh, well, I'll tell you about my day today. I let my kids have a sleepover last night because I was so tired. Listen, I'm one of those tools that's like, New Year, new me, and I started working out, and I also started working again, like after having the longest period I've had off, I feel like in 20 years, which was like 20 days maybe. Most of that was with kids, so not like super off time, but it was not working. And so we got back to work, and all of us were like, oh my gosh, is everyone really tired? And then plus I started working out, so I was really tired. And I was literally like, I couldn't even go up the stairs to take my kids, but I was like, it's going to be fun if we have a sleepover, and they love sleepovers, and I don't allow it unless it's weekends. But Mama was tired. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the whole routine. I couldn't. So I let them sleep with me, and they were so excited. So I woke up this morning to my 5 and 7-year-old giggling and laughing. It was wonderful. And we all were cuddling and hugging. And then I said, okay, we have to get up because we were already 20 minutes late. And I know my nanny was like, we got to start at some point. So she has 3 kids sometimes. So anyway, so we got the kids up, and she helped me with the kids this morning, and while I was getting ready, and then I had to get to work a little bit earlier because we actually have, today is an odd day. My musical director, I feel like, has never taken a day off in his whole life. He had just some family stuff come up, so he had to go help his family, and so we have Cheche filling in as our musical director. So we were here just a tiny bit early to go through the show, and everyone's kind of getting back. And then we read scripts. I read scripts with Alex, the executive producer. Well, I read them the night before, but I mean, we just kind of go through the show and like how it's going to go. And if there are any questions, usually this is the time when I don't know how to pronounce someone's name. And then we do rehearsals for songs, but we haven't been doing that. I've just been doing it right before I sing them. So then we go down, we do the show, I sing, and then we do the show, and then we have a break, and sometimes I'm doing stuff like this in my break, like right after lunch, and then we do a whole other show. We usually do 2 shows a day. We always, what? Wrong word. We always do 2 shows a day. And then we finish up. We do the same kind of thing again with a different show, different people, and that's the cool thing about it. It's kind of like musical theater in the sense of like every show is different. I mean, it's not the same script obviously, but I just mean every same people and same kind of dynamics, but it's like different live setting every time. So it's kind of fun in that sense. And depending on the day, karaoke's go well or they don't. Like it's literally, people don't get it. I'm literally learning the song right before I sing it. Like if they're not like, staples, like, always on my mind, Willie Nelson, something like that. But so yeah, that happens pretty quickly. And then I go home, and then I hang with my kids. And last night we did puzzles. My son is into puzzles, and my daughter is into, right now, saying that everything we do is not cool. So And we were trying to get Mario Brothers work on it. I couldn't, because Trisha's the one that knows how to do all that stuff, and I couldn't get, technology is not my friend. So anyway, and that's it. And then we'll end up probably snuggling again because I'm so tired. Working out is exhausting if you don't do it normally, and then all of a sudden you're like, it's January, I'm gonna be that tool that works out for a month.
For just 18 minutes.
Yeah, it's like an 18-minute workout too. It's an 18-minute workout, Trisha. You know what? You do the 18 minutes. Trisha's gonna do 18 minutes.
My 15 minutes.
Okay, it's circuits and it's hard. If you gotta. I don't know how I can talk on here. I don't know what you're allowed to say on here, so.
Okay, question number 2.
Okay.
From Joe Suzanne. What song do you wish you had written from another artist?
Plenty. Oh my God, there's so many songs. My go-to is probably Why by Annie Lennox. I just fell in love with that song as a kid. Like, I love it. And I love how it's written. It's not like formulaic, like how most songs are written. That's probably... but there's a lot, like any U2 song, like, you know what I'm saying? There's like a lot of songs that you wish you'd written. Yeah, I should have been more prepared for that question.
This is a good one. Aaron wants to know, would you ever re-record some of your older hits with your current sound and frame of mind?
Yes. And you know why? It's not really because of frame of mind or anything. It's because I feel like I was tweeting, and I feel like it was Taylor Swift, because she wanted to redo or whatever and I was like, you should just recut them all. And I think what's interesting about doing that later in life is that, one, I personally feel like my voice is stronger than it was when I was 19. It should be. I hope so. Like, after working hard for 20 years, it should have gotten a little better. So I feel like my range is bigger, and it's just a different voice. So I think it would be interesting to like re-record, some of those songs that I love, or even some of the hits that I actually can't listen to, because sometimes also, look, I'm just trying to sometimes the producer keeps you there so long, and I 99% of the time get along with all producers in humanity, but there's a 1% where I'm just like, oh, you're not gonna let me leave this studio until I sing it exactly how you're wanting, like with a yo instead of you. Or things like that I can't listen to my own music because of it. Because it's just weird. So I think that would be fun to do. Like, at this stage of my life with my voice now, I think that would be really cool. Yeah.
Heather wants to know, what has been one of your favorite songs to cover so far in karaoke?
Oh, you know what? I have a ton. I love covering, obviously, it's why we incorporated it on the show, so I love covering music. But, I will say, She Used to Be Mine, the one we just did from Sarah Bareilles' Waitress, the musical. I had heard the song before, and I thought, oh, that was pretty, but I maybe had only heard it once before. I never actually got to see Waitress. I'm never in New York, and when I am, it's there for a split second, working the whole time. So I never had the chance to see it. And Jessie, my background singer, she was like, oh my God, I cried. She was like, it was amazing. And I was like, oh man, I heard the song once, and I remember thinking how beautiful it was, but I didn't really know it. And I literally learned it seconds, right before, because of how the timing of the day went. I had no rehearsal time, no learning time. And so I literally, conductor, sorry, this phone is going dead. Yeah. But anyway, she was conducting me at certain parts, because I was like, oh my God, I was like, I don't want to ruin this because it's such a beautiful song and I wanted to do it justice. And I feel like when I really, really love a song, that's when I get more OCD about it. But what's funny is I was so enthralled because I got to watch the dancers before I did it, and I knew what they were doing, and the dancers, oh my God, they were so beautiful. There's just something so magical about hearing a live performance, seeing the live performance happen while you're, sonically hearing it as well. It's just that was one of my favorite things to be a part of, for sure. More so because the dancers, yeah, and the song was just beautiful. God, what lyrics. Wow, I was like, geez.
It's time to play fill in the blank.
Oh, it's time to play fill in the blank, because I'm long-winded. There were so many questions that I didn't get to. Sorry.
Or I was over it.
Sorry. Or Trisha's over it. Okay, wait, fill in the blank. Okay, The place I want to visit most in 2022 is my home because I think, and the beach, because my family, you know, my kids, I've decided this year, like, there's just gonna be a couple changes for me that I can't say here, but there's a couple things happening, and I've been able to make more time, you know, just for me and my kiddos, and still be able to work, but like, and just to where we can get away on weekends and like really do some fun stuff with my kids, and like, because they only want to hang out with you for so long, and so that's now, so I got to take advantage of that. So I'm really excited. It's not really where, it's with, and I'm excited to have more time with them. I mean, I have a ton of time with them already, but I don't know, I'm selfish. I love them. They're fun. I always feel bad, like that friend that everybody's like, let's hang out. And I'm like, I like my kids. Like, I like hanging out with them. I like Disney. I like Legos, all those things. I will finally get blank as a guest on my show. Hi, Meryl. Hi. I love Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep, I said street. I'm not coming now. I'm so tired. No, I would obviously love to have Meryl Streep. Anybody would love to have her on the show. But I don't know. I'm a huge fan of a lot of people, and I honestly feel super blessed at all the people I've been able to hang out with. Like Sandra Bullock was so fun. That was really cool. And I don't know. I feel like I've had a lot of great people already on the show. Everything now is like cherry on top, I feel like. But I like a lot of people. I'd be excited about a lot of people. But I think everybody expects me to say Meryl Streep because I love her. With a P. Streep. Okay. An artist I'd love to cover in a karaoke is... Oh, I feel... You know what I want to do? I just talked about this yesterday with Jessie, my background singer. I was like, you know what we should do? Like, I want to do a Spanish song, like all in Spanish. I think that would be really cool. And I, in my workout routine, was listening to like this certain, I don't know, somebody's workout mix on Spotify. Thank you. But Mark Anthony came up, and I love Mark Anthony. And I love this song. I gotta find out what song it is. But anyway, it's one I want to cover. I can't remember her name. Is it Rosalia or Rosalie? I like her too. I can't remember. I'm messing up everyone's name today, but she's really good too. But I think it'd be cool to do something in Spanish. Anyway, so that'd be cool. A new skill or talent I'd like to learn is... Oh God! I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess to learn Spanish. Duolingo. That Al is so disappointed in me. So no, I think it's really to cook. I've been cooking more. Because when we go to the beach, like I like to just throw my kids. Honestly, have been eating my food, which is they don't normally eat anyone's food. So I think cook more is maybe the thing. Just because we have vegetables that we grow at our house. So one of my favorite things to do is my girl and I, River, we love bell peppers with just like Bragg's liquid amino and like Himalayan salt and like goat cheese. Anyway, it's really good. So I like using this stuff from our garden like when we're cooking. That's cool. So the one thing, I already said that kind of. I've been putting off blank for a long time, but this year I'm going to do it. Oh God. It's a whole list. Like learning Spanish. or working out. I'm gonna try and stick to it. Here's the thing, you guys. I feel like it's just a different time in my life. I'm turning 40 this year, and I'm just like, look, like as long as the doctor says I'm healthy, I'm good. And I'm fine. So, but I did want to do that though because I do like feeling strong. That's the difference. I like feeling like strong. Like even when you're like rolling out of bed in the morning, like I don't like sometimes when I wake up I'm like, oh my God, like everything hurts. Well, that's now because I'm working out. But I want to get to that point to where I just feel like really strong. I like that feeling. Stronger. Didn't even plan it. Okay. The food I want to learn to cook most is, I just want to cook more of most stuff from my garden. That's what I want to cook with. I'm going to face my fear of blank this year. I don't have a fear. I don't have any fears. I don't think. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I don't want anything to happen to like my family. Like that's a fear. But I don't have like one I'm going to face. I don't think I have anything like that. I hope the book blank is turned into a movie. Okay, you see my necklace? Okay, so it's a cheetah, and it's from Untamed, Glennon Doyle, and I know it's usually like a fiction book or like a, some book that's a true story that gets turned into a movie, but wouldn't it be cool, like, if you don't know Glennon Doyle's story, it would be a really rad movie. Like, I mean, there's so much story there and so much to relate to and so much perseverance, so much overcoming. Like, she's got a really great story and she's very inspiring. And I also think it would be like fun to make it like a dark comedy with like Leslie Mann I love her. I think she's funny. And anyway, I think she should be Glennon Doyle. And I think this should be a movie. Untamed.
And no one stole this idea.
And no one steal this idea, and if you did, 1 word, 1/3. Okay. I am most excited to reveal this year that I am... Oh, well... Can't. It's the most boring live ever. Live Instagram. I can't. There are a few things happening this year that are different for me. I'll give you a hint. One is something people have been asking for quite some time. Little hint to that. And then the other is, well, also people have been asking for a few years now. There's a clue. But no, that's no secret. I'm hoping to get a record out this year. Like, obviously we have there's just been a lot going on in my life. Obviously, I'm not on the news or whatever, but I hear it from people, so I know everybody else knows. But there's just been a lot going on. I just kind of wanted my life to kind of be a little more steady, like rock steady, before jumping into a giant project. So I've got a ton of music that I've been writing over the past few years, actually. And so hopefully that's one thing I can pretty much say. We're hoping to get that out. But then there's one before that's kind of cool that I think people may be excited about. And if you're not, whatever. And then there's something else that's different that I can't discuss. So, but it's going to happen. And it's pretty big. So, yeah. That's fine. Did I miss some? I feel like I might have missed some.
You skipped through some.
Oh, what did I skip?
I didn't know if you skipped on purpose.
Oh, I didn't. I just didn't know I was because it's all together. What did I not do?
It would be really cool to be able to perform at.
It would be really cool to be able to perform at. Okay. So, I recently got into sports ball. Here's the thing. I think I just leaned in because I am surrounded by people that love sports ball. Like every sport possible. And over Christmas, my sister is one of those people, and her husband, my brother-in-law Sean, they love football. And I grew up around football. Obviously, I'm Texan. Go Cowboys. But anyway, so I literally, maybe had some to drink, and I was with my family, and we were watching. I got really into football. I got very mad. I'm talking real in. And I got real mad because there was this one Cardinals game. I'm not even a Cardinals fan. Go you, but I just mean I'm a Cowboys fan. But I was so mad because it was right before the end of the game. This guy's feet. It would have been a touchdown. He was in the back. They didn't even question. They were like, oh, and I kept asking my brother-in-law, why would they not do this? Anyway, and it would have been a really great catch for this dude. Anyway, it was a great catch. I don't remember your name. I'm not there yet. I'm not quite obsessed to that space yet with sports ball, but I did get really into sports ball, and so I forgot how this ties in. What was the question?
Perform at something.
Oh, so I have been able to perform at sports ball events for the past 20 years. I've performed a ton of them, but now that I feel like I'm super into it, it'd be even more fun. So yeah, I think my friends would like that. They like sports, and I've had to say no a lot because I'm so busy. So maybe sing at some more sports things, because I just got real into it, and now I'm we did go to a Lakers game as well, and that was a lot of fun. Maybe not with my children next time because they're young, and one of them enjoyed it, but one of them was But anyway, I think maybe any kind of sporting thing, that'd be fun. I don't know. I don't remember
the bad habit I'm going to give up this year.
A bad habit I'm going to give up this year? I mean, I have them. I'm sure. I'm not thinking of any right now. I don't know. What's about bad habits? What are my bad habits? I've said them probably multiple times. What are my bad habits?
I don't know that. I don't think there's a
or a challenge or something to work on. I have plenty of those.
Time management, but
time management. Time management is not my forte. I'm not a late person. Usually I'm the person you work with, and they're oh, you can count that she's on time. It's more of in my life, I'm not good at More me. Oh, you know what I need to work on this year? So someone told me I needed to start treating myself how I treat others. I was like, when they told me, it was a really good advice though, and you don't think about it, but sometimes we're a lot harder on ourselves than we are on others, and so I was like, I'm gonna start doing that. So that's one thing. And time management. Trisha's right. Well, that's because Trisha's the one running that schedule, and she's like, so. But we're less busy now.
That's
People
great.
always, give me crap for like being so busy. We are. We have so
have
much
a
time.
life.
We have a life. We go to the beach. We go to eat.
Sporting events.
We go to sporting events. I just went to SoFi Stadium and saw the Rams versus the 49ers, which is Trisha's team.
Woo-hoo.
She was happy. Mm-hmm. They're in the playoffs. I know what those are now.
We play each other.
We do.
Sunday.
We play each other next Sunday. And we're going to be together. And we're going to be drinking wine. And I am going to be so excited because Dak is just going to hand it to you. That's right. Or Elliot. I know all their names now. I'm so excited.
All right,
yeah.
All
All right, wrap it up. You're boring. Wrap it up. So the reason why we're wrapping it up is because I have to go shoot another show. So, but this has been, well, I don't know if it's been fun. I'm sorry if I've wasted your time. I hope I answered your questions well. I should have maybe looked at those more thoroughly before doing this, but I glanced and I thought they were fine, and I hope I answered them. And we do have some fun stuff coming this year. So I'm excited about that, and I'm not excited that I can't tell you.
They should follow the Kelly Clarkson show.
You should
Instagram.
follow the Kelly Clarkson Instagram. Oh, to the followers. Oh, so we have like a lot of followers. Call your 6,000 people right now. And if you have 6,000 friends, go you.
I thought you should have a Betty just for fun.
Oh, and then they had all these things here, like for me to just be so excited. Happy New Year. That was probably unnecessarily loud in your ear. I'm so sorry. But I'm afraid this is...
I don't even know.
I don't even know how to do this. What way do you think it's going to pop off?
I have no idea.
Or,
There you go, yeah.
Oh, no.
It's
all over there. It's all over there. It's all... I didn't know what it was going to do. Oh, wait. Oh, there were two sides. There always are. Okay. Here. I'm so sorry. This is the weirdest Instagram live you've probably ever watched. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the show, really. Anyway, I hope that I did this right. I don't really do these often, and no one's here helping us, so whatever. I don't know how to get out. Oh, an X. Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Bye. I don't know how to leave. Bye.